Hello everyone, Tiny Chibi's here, and we are back with Twisted Wonderland. We're still doing the archives of the masquerade event, because again, I'm stupid. We finally reached the bell tower. Indeed. Now we have but to make our way to the top floor. Ida's been pretty quiet for a while now. Ever since reading that diary, he ceases grousing for some reason. It's a welcome change. All three of them read Gorilla's diary. I wonder what affected him so much. What's the matter, Shroud? You've been reaching the base of operation, yet you're still following. But you're still frowning. Is your heart not in it? If so, then step aside now before you slow the rest of us down. Ida, whatever your thoughts on the matter, you must know that Rolo is still our enemy. And yet you still hesitate. Look, I'm not hesitating. I was just thinking, this will not stand. I'm invested now. I'll get to the top of this stupid low-tech bell tower, even if I have to crawl on my hands and knees. Oh, now you're motivated? Did my words strike a chord with you? What? What kind of gibberish are you spouting? Sorry, I don't speak musclehead. And there are the fire lotuses, as expected. Of course, there's no way Rolo wouldn't install defenses to safeguard the bell. I imagine the inside of the tower has got the largest power infused when the bell rang, given how loudly it echoes in here. The fire lotuses are covering every square meter of this place, with all pillars and rafters to start with. The red all the way up, there's no room for even a single step. Like a giant red sign shouting, "Do not climb." Get past all of this will be a challenge. Malleus, allow us to handle this. What? Selpic and I will draw the flowers away. I could never face my father if you were to fall here. Remember, Ilya said you would be in good hands with us. We shall protect you whatever it takes. Selpic. We won't be able to protect you all the way up. For that, I can only ask your forgiveness. Even should this be the last time we ever see you. We ask for no greater honor than having contributed in some small way to your bright and shining future, my liege. What, are we suddenly in a medieval drama or something? Must be the Semia boys. Must the Semia boys be so theoretic about everything? Malleus is clearly the strongest guy here. What do they even have to worry about? Azul, Ida, please take care of Malleus in our stead. Indeed. Did you even hear what I said? Don't even think about slowing Malleus down. Silver Selbic, I won't speak over long. Instead, I will say this. I have truly fine retainers. That's all. Malleus, oh how you humble me with your praises. I will ensure it's justified and get results. Good. Now show me your resolve. I always feel like Silver and Selbic should be switched, right, in these scenes. Like, I feel like the green should be on the outskirts and the black should be inward. So it always bothers me that the green is like pointing inward, unless it's supposed to be like an arrow. But I feel like it would be better if the green was pointed outward rather than inward. But that's just me. That's just me. City resolve. Yes, sir. Okay, can we roll the credits now? Shroud, Ashingato, do not cast your gaze back. We must sally forth towards our ultimate destination, the Bell of Solace. The answer is no, apparently. Fine, whatever. Guess we're gonna be in a drama while going up this tower. I could have handled this alone, you know. I should say the same, Selbic. You could have gone with Malleus. Absurd. There's no way you could have fought off these many fire lotuses by yourself. What about with you? Ha! Are you sleep talking? You hardly need to ask. What could possibly be a threat when the two of us are united? Nothing, that's what. God, I should. Have I mentioned I ship those two? Like, I really do. I love them so much. We draw our swords. What's wrong, Silver? Flagging already? Look who's talking. Your footwork's gotten slower. Don't push yourself now. Mind your own business and worry about yourself. These insolent plants dare strike at Malleus, our pride and noble Fey prince. It makes my blood boil. I can still see Malleus' face when he realized his invitation was just a trap. It's been haunting me this whole time. Rollo needs to learn just how much he hurt Malleus' feelings. Indeed, and for that we must triumph here. Silver, behind you. Yeah. Selbek, on your right. Yeah. Huff, huff. Pat, pat. Every time we sever their vines, they just regrow. What stubborn plants. And there are so many of them. There's no end in sight. Hey, Silver. What say we have a little competition to see who can destroy more flowers? A competition? If that's what it takes to get rid of them all, sure, but what is it? I was just wondering about how I calm you down when you eventually lose. Huh, bold words. We better get started then. All set? Ready when you are. We draw our swords in service to the great Malleus. God, I need to do more fucking writing for my fan fiction. Like, less fan fiction when it's just your OCs, but we stand as equals. And so, all that remains of our group is myself, Shroud, and Eshingato. Huff, huff. Wheeze, wheeze. Are you out of breath merely from ascending the stairs? I left Silver and Selbek to handle the fire lotuses on the lower floors, believing they could overcome such adversities. But now I'm stuck with two people who are struggling to climb a few stairs. Perhaps I've made an error. No, this was the optimal play. At this point, I'm going to be cough, cough, heave. Shroud, you look rather pale. Do you suffer from anemia? No, this is how I normally look. Sadly, we don't have the luxury of stopping to rest. Look outside. The city's red with flowers. It's like a sea of fire. Indeed, and it's spreading by the second. By dawn, the fire lotuses will have moved beyond the Flora City. Do you recall what Rollo said the first time we visited this tower? Magical flora thrived in the Flora City because of the bell, but it would wilt anywhere else. But it was following the line of reasoning. If the fire lotus spread beyond the city limits, they go boom and wilt? Okay, that would be convenient for us, but probably not. What would actually happen? The fire lotus would just sap magic from mages outside the town and keep propagating. They'll be all over Twisted Wonderland in no time flat. But the Bell of Solace magic doesn't reach beyond Forest City, which means the moment the fire lotuses make it out of the city, no amount of bell ringing could eliminate them all. Hence, time of the essence. It is paramount that we bring the Bell of Solace before the fire lotuses grow beyond the city. We must press onward, even if we have to grit our teeth so hard they break. Yeah, I know, I'm not stupid. And just to be clear, I'm sure I could take Rollo or whatever flower in a fight, as long as it doesn't involve stamina. Going over the tragic NRC student up Creek Zero paddle news just now was enough of a break. I'm not going to slow you down, Malleus. Agreed, much like you and Ida, as to an extent, I suppose. I am a house warden. Well, our background and skill sets differ. We stand as equals at Not Riven College. Yes, you have power far beyond anything we're capable of, but nonetheless, I have my pride as a fellow house warden, and I will not be looked down upon. Ha, I'm glad to see you still as fast talker as ever. I was ready to leave you both behind if you impeded my progress. Not even I could carry you two up these stairs. Oh yeah, running upstairs while hauling two people would require a monster of stamina. After all, they're extremely narrow and have many pillars. I can barely get through myself. Where I had to carry you both under my arms, I would surely get stuck. That's your reasoning? I think, okay, so, I mean, he could technically carry somebody a piggyback, and then the other person can, like, just kind of, Azul would have to be in the front. Ida would have to be piggyback, and Azul, being the shorter one of the two, would just have to, like, grab on, like, hold on to, like, Malleus's neck and just be, like, carried like that. I think that would be the way to go. The fire lotuses are here as well. We best dispose of them before they get out of hand. Come, Shroud and Shingato. Show me this house warden pride of which you speak. This should be what? Because I started off with 11. 11, 12, 13, 14. So it should be 15 that I end this episode on. Oh, come on. We're blowing them away, but they just keep multiplying. This is seriously starting to get on my nerves. The sheer concentration of them is making it hard to even breathe. Very well, I'll get rid of them. I'll unleash my magic as I did the waterway and a bit of it. Don't. If you unleash a magical burst that's powerful, the whole tower will collapse. And then our whole plan would go up in smoke. Not to mention, the last thing I need is to be forced to play reputation for damaging a historical building. Allow me to handle this. You? All we have to do is make it up the stairs, right? Both of you get behind me. Dude, this is not the time to show off. We can't have you screwing this up. This is the Malleus do his thing. Shush. I'm trying to concentrate. Inhale. Now. Hurt. Whoa. You managed to blast just the flowers without damaging the walls or stairs. Looks like a range fire being quelled in an instant. I never knew you could be so precise with your magic, Urshingato. I'm impressed. I may not have your magical might, and I certainly can't wipe out a whole city block of flowers at once. But I'm very certain no one has more magical precision than me. We just need to dispatch the minimum amount of flowers, yes? Then we can proceed efficiently without suffering heavy magic loss. You look goddamn giddy, dude. What? Your unpleasant grin is giving me the creeps. And you wouldn't be pleased to recognize by the widely respected mage like Malleus. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Hold up. I'm gonna pause this real quick because okay, sorry about that. I accidentally hit like the button on the mic on my headphones, and it started SoundCloud, which I have like Italian music playing, so it was those who good work deserve compensation reward. See, there you go. You're the man now. Oct. You just earned yourself a license to smug. That's enough of that. Let's just move on. After all that boasting, now you're acting modest. How curious you are. Guess you weren't expecting all that open praise, huh? Some guys just can't take a compliment. Hurry up, would you? Otherwise the flowers will catch up to us. Catch up. So, yeah, I was playing up. Huff, huff. We must have reached the halfway point by now, right? I believe so. We can only hope our path remains smooth. Guys, it's just me, or does it smell kind of sweet? That would be the flowers. Knew it. Fire lotuses. They're climbing up the stairs below us. They've caught up then. Pick up the pace, you two. Dude, talk about ruthless. I can barely keep this pace. Nonetheless, we'll be in the same situation as before if war surround us. I'll bring up the rear and slow them down. You two keep climbing. There's a reason why he's taken the like front ground and the rear and all that jazz. There's a reason for it. I'm pretty sure y'all can put 2 to 2 together. But if not, you'll find out in a minute. Or in a couple episodes. What episode is this? Well, I'll figure it out later. I'll keep wiping out the flowers, but they're still gaining ground. I can't afford to expend more energy. Perhaps the person in front could climb a little faster. Shroud, you're lagging. Run faster. Beep. Alex is pushing me from behind. He's powerful and royally ticked off. I'm so scared I can't look back. Believe me, the spirit is willing, but the legs are soft and squishy. Oh, for Lena, when you make it up this flight of stairs, step off to the side. Off to the side? Huff, huff. Is this good? Are we taking 5? Sweet. No, we're changing places. I'm taking the front. Malleus, you stay in the middle. And Elia, you bring up the rear. Now it's your turn to deal with the upcoming flowers. Huh? Why me? Your handling of this is fine. I heard you say you can't afford to expend more energy. But since you're so efficient, it can't be as bad as you claim, right? Sounds like you're holding out on us. So you're content to let me do all the heavy lifting? I suppose you were just going to turn Malleus when you needed more backup. You won't sell anyone on the idea of you coasting by with the lift up. And even if you could, you wouldn't sell me on it. What would be in the market for? What would you be in the market for in that scenario? Probably some shady deal with where he rakes it in by conning multiple distributors. Ida, have you done anything useful since we've been in this tower? Please try to contribute at least something. I was rather impressed by how Ashingato dispatched the flower lotuses before. Now I'm going to see how you handle them, Shroud. Please don't be. Okay, fine. I'm not exactly suited to taking and leading a party in real life anyway. I guess staying in the rear and handling all the gimmicky mechanics is better. You just need me to slow down the flowers creeping up on us, right? Yes, and preferably without exhausting your reserves. Whatever, dude. You dropped me in a heartbeat if I ran out of MP, and you know it. I'm not familiar with this MP, but if you cease to serve a purpose, I have no choice but to leave you behind. Graciously, Malleus, not a shred of mercy. Someone as benevolent as I would take issue with that. Not in the least. I think it's wonderfully efficient. You guys are both bush leagues, if you ask me. I'll show you real efficiency. Oh ho ho. Oh ho. Do you have a plan in mind? I've got just the thing to stall him. Oh, you guys might want to cover your ears. Our ears? Hee. Don't say I didn't warn you. Well, here goes. Huh? What's all that racket? Curious what the noise are fireworks, huh? Take Grander over there. There's something on the stairs? A blue cloth? Wait, is that the handkerchief? It's no mere handkerchief. I sense potent magic within it. Yep, it's a gag gift. They sell them all over Furrow City. I picked up some in town earlier today, and I've been carrying them around. They've got a basic spell script that sets off magical fireworks. Since the flower lotus reacts to Bell Solus, it only makes sense that other magical items would get their attention. Why would they've stopped chasing us? Now they're swarming the handkerchiefs instead. That should buy us plenty of time. It must be imbued with quite a bit of power to draw that many flowers. Seems a little dangerous as a gag gift. Silver showed me the handkerchief he bought as a souvenir earlier today, actually. And that one only had a faint trace of magic. It was practically a toy for infants. I say there's a drastic difference between that and the one and the handkerchief Shroud just used. Oh yeah, our group had some time earlier when we were taking drinks, so I gave mine a few upgrades. Upgrades? Yep. Well, maybe not upgrades per se. It was just a few minor customizations using the most rudimental magic analysis. I made it a little tweak to the hanky scripts, and now it's got 100 times its original magical capacity. 100 times? I got wonder, do they expect buyers to be happy with just one sound and lightning patterns? It's like a straight up insult to kids' intelligence. Kids' toys should be a good enough to impress adults. Otherwise, the kids will drop them in a heart second. But these puppies right here, they bring out Silver's dad inner child easy. Wee-hee-hee. So you did it for him then? Nah, I wasn't gonna give any to Silver. Don't see why I should go out of my way to be nice. Then why upgrade them at all if there's no purpose? Why? No reason. I just thought it'd be fun. Something to pass the time. Ha ha ha. I never imagined your arbitrary curiosity would come in handy one day. And I hardly expected to see a childish toy used in such a manner. I never would have thought of that method myself. Absolutely fascinating. I commend you for your integrity, Shroud. Hee. I know, right? All those one-track mind athletic types have got nothing on me. At the end of the day, the old noggin up here is what's gonna get you through the day. I feel like, even though it doesn't show it, like he would do the finger to the head touch, or at least I would. So does a certain noble prestige who only sees things in terms of brute force appreciate the value of intelligence? Wahaha. Indeed. It is impressive. Yet it's strange, my desire to express my appreciation is plummeting. You were in your own moment. Must you always be so catty? Oh, what is this? I'm not hearing any complaints. Where's the gratitude? You can celebrate. Come on. Where's the gratitude? I think he said compliments. Where's the gratitude? You celebrate on your own. Use another one of your handkerchiefs, why don't you? With all these magical items at your disposal, you hardly need appropriate from me. Apprehension from me. Now let us hurry before the Fire Lotus refocus on us. Once this battle's done with, maybe I'll make another version with different effects and some music. That actually sounds cool. God, he has such a fucking vibe. Like, I honestly agree with him. Like, a little bit. That would be kind of cool to fucking make it with music and different types of sound effects. I think it would be neat. Oh, wait. That's at 16, didn't it? I think it's at 16. So, let's see what the time says. Yeah, that'll probably be a good time to end this episode at 23 minutes. So, yeah, we're going to end this here. So, for now, Tiny Stitch Bees is signing out.